All right, my beautiful people, Manchester United fans. Yes, Merry Xmas once again, and this is 26th Boxing Day. How have you been spending your Christmas? How have you been enjoying? I hope that you had fun. On this side, it was massive. Yeah, we actually did, celebrate Christmas properly here. So, guys, it is 26th. It is the Boxing Day. Manchester United plays against Newcastle today. Yes, as we know, Manchester United is a team going through crisis right now. We have absentees due to the AFCON, and also we have players who are out due to injury, and this actually affects Manchester United on a different level. And one of the players that is actually quite very notable, Bruno Fernandes, someone who is almost like a cockroach. You know, the way we talk. Tosin take call and he say now it be like cockroach, he need to die no matter how you hit him. And now Bruno Fernandes will be missing some weeks for Manchester United. The news is that Manchester United has called back to the Collier from West Bromwich Albion, and they made a decision not to let him back. So it means that Manchester United are looking at bringing in a lot more players to help out in the midfield, and that sends a very very clear message that Lisandro Martinez might just be earning his right to play in the defensive shape-up of Manchester United. But then, before we see all of these players come and become ready, let's see if Lisandro Martinez will be able to play in the midfield. Also, let us talk about the Newcastle away form. They are one win in five. I think they are one win in 6 of the 7 games away. Yes, one win. They have, I think, 5 losses and maybe 1 draw. So it is actually not looking good for Newcastle away. While Manchester United have a decent form, I think we have 4 wins, we have 2 losses, yes, and then 2 draws at home, and that actually gives Manchester United a decent record at home. So, guys, we are looking at Manchester United actually making a statement. There should be some player bounce, you know. Casemiro back from suspension. Lisandro Martinez might just play in that midfield. We have Jack Fletcher, who also debuted last weekend. Also, we have Shea Lacey, who was a debutant last weekend too. So all of these players should be having that bounce in them to go on a Boxing Day. Manchester United actually have the best record on Boxing Day wins. So while Newcastle United coincidentally or interestingly has the highest losses of Boxing Day games. So Newcastle highest losses, Manchester United highest win, and they are going to be locking horns today, and we just hope that Manchester United can probably maybe get a win at this Boxing Day. That will be a very beautiful Christmas gift to Manchester United fans, right? Yes. So, guys, what are we going to be seeing with new Ruben Amorim actually adapting properly into the situation at Manchester United? Are we still going to be seeing Aiden Heaven play in that central defensive role? Yeah, or we are going to be seeing him move to the side, and maybe Lisandro Martinez can take over in the center, right in the middle. Yeah, then we still keep Luke Shaw, and then probably Dogu can actually do better today. We know that we have frailties with Dogu and Dalot when it comes to the wing back positions, and Manchester United needs to tackle that as soon as possible. You know, we know that there are players who wants to leave this January. We know that Mugate is talking to Galatasaray. We know that Joshua Zexi also, and then Ruben Amorim has made it clear that Kobe Mainu cannot leave Manchester United because at this point we have shortage in midfield. So, guys, what do you think will be happening with the Newcastle game? Manchester United has to actually get either a win or a draw from this game, because a loss puts Manchester United in a very difficult and very ugly space, right? And this is not what Ruben Amorim would be wanting. So the players have to get over the fact that there is no Bruno Fernandes, and they have to step up and make a name or make a claim, and it has to be very swift. It has to be very fast, and we want to see what Manchester United is without Bruno Fernandes. One thing is clear: Bruno Fernandes cannot be replaced because of what he does for Manchester United. He is about one of the best that I've seen when it comes to central midfield role, going offensively. Yeah, we know how Bruno Fernandes imagination, trickery, passes, everything. We know how instrumental it is to Manchester United. Even playing in a deeper role, Bruno Fernandes still is one of the best in the league in this season with when you look at the stats. So with this very important player not available for Manchester United, we'll be looking at who steps up in the absence of Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to be looking at Cunha as someone who might just decide to take the mantle upon himself. I'm going to be looking at also Mason Mount, who I think will want to become very assertive, you know. But then we are going to see what Ruben Amorim does with team selection, right? That is where a lot of attention of a lot of Manchester United fans will be looking at, because I think that a lot of Manchester United fans have something about what they want about and where they want a player to play, and then we'll be actually looking at what Ruben Amorim does. I know that in the midfield there are candidates, right? There's Lisandro Martinez, there's Jack Fletcher, there's Emmanuel Ugarte, who actually would want to partner with Casemiro at this point. And who do you think Ruben Amorim will be choosing to play in that midfield role? We know what is going on with Lenioro, and we are going to be seeing what Ruben Amorim might be doing in the case, because the goals last weekend was a serious case of negligence from Lenioro. Is he going to be punished? Is he going to be sat out of the game? We don't know until Ruben Amorim makes his team selection. But then it's going to be a very interesting one tonight, and I think that Manchester United have to win. We have to win for whether Bruno day, whether Bruno no day. There is Manchester United after all, and we have to make a statement for ourselves. So guys, I'll see you after the game. Peace and love.